That shit was fun as fuck though. Not gonna lie. Like it was probably the most fun week we had.
So do they just give you like a task and you have to do it, or are they like guiding you throughout this whole kind of like process?
This one, they're fucking doing
Hello.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Peekaboo motherfucker. Yeah.
Peekaboo, motherfucker.
But they just teach you how to do it. It's clearing rooms. Like they tell you like clearing rooms is like all different. Like it's not gonna be the same with every room. Like there's like principles you apply to everything, but it's not the same without. But I don't know who that dude is.
Well, shit.
To explain to our viewers, hey guys,
Welcome back.
under the house we have our friend Morgan.
What's
who's
up? What's
back
up?
from doing some Marine Corps stuff. So we're talking Marine shit.
Yeah.
Kyle, back again.
Hello, everyone.
So
They're giving
Go
them-
ahead.
for anybody who doesn't know, just like, I guess, what are we watching right now?
This is Marine Corps IMC training. They're doing CompT, compartmentalized terrain. And now they're just clearing this house. Everybody's doing their job, looks like. It's good. That's the sketchiest shit in the world.
Oh, I bet.
Fucking,
You
that's
can't.
scary. Oh, his BFA doesn't work. Like, you see how he has to fucking charge it every time? His BFA sucks. I had one like that for a while.
What is BFA?
BFA is like that little shit on the front of the rifle.
Oh, okay.
They just make sure the gas comes back in so the round recycles.
Oh, gotcha.
If they work right, you can shoot it on semi and full, but if they don't, you have to shoot it. It's like a bolt action. Yeah,
You guys
so
have
they're-
blanks?
Yeah, this is what blanks right here. We also have blanks. We're supposed to get the sesame rounds. I remember that shit was fun as fuck too. It's a fucking sleigh, but just buddy rushing. It's super simple.
Is this the same location that y'all are at?
Yeah. I forgot the right name of this range. It's right next to Horno.
And then we've covered some
But
more
fucking,
advanced fire movement at a individual buddy team, fire team
yeah,
level.
like just like
Now
you're
we
saying,
move
like you
to
just
fire
fucking
maneuver,
everybody get your
having one
ammo,
squad
load your fucking mags,
moving through their
and they just have the Ivan
fire
targets pop up.
movement for us is based off an
Oh,
individual
I thought
level.
y'all said something.
Fire
This nigga
movement
said
is
something.
always happening
Oh,
confusing.
confusing. Yo.
Buddy team, and then independent within the small unit.
I'm trying to.
And
I
then
think we're at
fire
the same
maneuver
range.
is having a base of fire, of having a supporting
Fuck.
unit firing while another unit is moving underneath the cover of that fire.
Yeah.
And that's what we have here this week.
Oh, that's the first
have
one we did.
our
That's the first one we did.
entry-level students Now providing
Yeah.
So you have those machine guns.
Lit.
Yeah, that
That looks
240.
like so much
and
fun.
then what we have
It's
is
fun
a
until you have to
unit,
clean that motherfucker.
moving underneath,
It's fun until you got
Does it get
carry out.
grimy as fuck?
provided by that base unit itself.
The
What we have
grimiest is
is
fucking
in unit
heinous.
7, we're
It's
starting
just
to see
like
fundamental
touch
differences
anywhere on
in
the
IMC
fucking
and how
machine
we
gun. It's
talk before.
goddamn black.
Oh.
What we
black as
currently
fuck.
have is
It's
our
carving out the
IMC is
ass.
built off of an
Oh, some nigga just got his
individual
ear blown off with one of those.
phase, and then a
Not our cycle. It's a fucking different company. They're shooting the law, and it's I didn't see it, but I heard about it. Some kid, fucking, he shot the law,
learning the specifics of the
and
weapons
that you see that little like white cap he like plugged in.
Yeah.
They didn't plug that shit in the right way. Like, I don't think they plugged it in at all. And they fucking extended it, you know. Look left, look right, black bass area all clear. All right, good. Shoots that motherfucker, and the whole rocket just fucking shoots out of his. It's not an actual rocket. He was shooting. It's like a trainer round. That's what it's called, trainer round. It's like a 7.62, like subcal. And he shot that bitch and shoot, cut his whole ass ear off. I think he was able to sew that bitch back on, but yeah.
They got it on ice.
Catastrophe. Thank God we didn't have anything like that happen with us.
He's like, how does it look?
This shit was yeah, no shit. This shit was cool as fuck though, because like every time they do it, like when we're doing this, like, it's all live rounds. So yeah, that was a subcal round right there. And up top, I saw the 240s, like so yeah. From here, this was the alpha element. Our alpha element to here, I was a bravo element. Bravo element circles around like way the fuck over here. And we had one grenade launcher with each of them, or on some of them we had a law. But you have the fucking machine guns overhead shooting the fucking vehicles up top. And then you have the dudes down here, the squad down here, shooting out all the Ivan targets. That's the little pop-up targets. So you fucking, when you do it, basically, it's a simple-ass principle, yeah. Simple fucking principle, though. You know, you just fucking, one dude's down, one dude's fucking shooting, you know, in the prone, bang, 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 bang. While he's shooting, the fucking dude next to him, it's like every other dude will get up and move. So you get up and move, you close that ground while the other dude's shooting. And then, you know, once he's down, he starts shooting, he picks up suppressive fire. The next motherfucker gets up, gets going. And you just repeat that until you...
Just trade off.
Exactly.
Shit.
That's exactly it. and then you get to a fucking certain place and there's other shit, you know, what they call it. Fuck, I should know this. Fucking, basically it's just you like stay in one spot and you just wait.
So what's like the craziest thing you've had to do so far,
The craziest thing?
or just like the most intense, like
Maybe like roughest.
I
the
thought
roughest thing you've had to do?
fucking defense week was heinous. Like
I love that word.
it was. It was heinous as a motherfucker. But like, it was only bad because like the digging sucked. Like you just had to dig a fucking hole. It's like 2 Kevlars. It's like the helmet. You do it's 2 Kevlars, fucking wide, and 2 rifles or long ways, and then 2 rifles fucking out so you can fit 2 people in there, and up to the tallest dude's armpit. I swear to God, I never seen so many fucking rocks in a pile of dirt in my goddamn life. You just out there because you have what's called an E-tool. You dig with an E-tool. It's just a collapsible shovel.
it's like
Yeah,
this big.
it's
You
like,
know what I'm talking about?
like those camping shovels almost.
Yeah,
Just, like,
yeah.
fold apart.
Exactly. It's a little Gerber one. And we turned one into a pickaxe because you can like fold it down. So you just fucking crank that bitch up, put it as a pickaxe, and then you have one because there's 2 dudes. And I had the other one, me and my dog Rojas. We had the other one as a fucking shovel. And you out there just rock, goddamn, and you just fucking digging away for hours, fucking
Jesus,
hours.
holy
It was like
shit.
9 hours, and then we still weren't like completely done. They're like, yeah, fill in the fucking hole. I was like, goddamn.
Did you fill it back in?
Yeah, we slept in that hole too. Fucking all fucked up. And then
Wow.
they did a fucking drive-by with the fucking 240. I don't know how they got that bitch on a truck, but they came through on one of the sergeant's truck. All you hear is fucking, Allahu Akbar. I'm like, hell to the no. We get up in because we got sandbags set up, like fucking, you call it the 7 method or whatever the fuck. Or you have sandbags right here and here. Me and the dog just fucking in here, and you just fucking pretend to shoot because you don't have like rounds. We weren't expecting to take that shit. They were just trying to wake niggas up.
Yeah.
Which I can be about. That wasn't the worst part of that week. The worst part of that week was we had what's called Recon Ridge. I was, nah. They're like, helicopter shot down. We gotta go pick up the pilot. I'm like, all right, nigga. So we fucking pack everything up. We just hike up to back where our defense was because we were at the bottom, like, I don't know how to explain, like SOI right here. Like where we did the little ambush on the combat town was right here. We were like up here. So we hiked up this big ass fucking hill on Alpha Show, called the Alpha Show. Because it's like Alpha Area 1 or some shit. 1 or 2, I can't remember. But you hike up that bitch, you know, main packs online, there's a water buffalo. And we're like, all right, cool. We fill up on water. They're like, no, fill up on water. I'm like, they're really emphasizing on us getting water right now. Like,
Right.
what else are we going to do?
This must not be good.
Yeah, it wasn't even like that late. It was probably like, it only took us like an hour to hike up there. So it's like 1 a.m. I'm like, all right, it's not that bad, right? We hike up a little bit further, like a little bit further. I'm like, all right, cool, we're going to turn around. No. We went up what was called Recon Ridge. That's like, you know, Recon. Like, those are the bad motherfuckers. It's like, it used to be, I think it might still be, I'm not sure, their culminating event, like their last thing they do. They get a fucking log, and they have to carry it up that hole. I couldn't imagine doing it with a fucking log. Like, just with the guns and the packs and casualties, like that shit was.
Like a tree?
Yeah, like a whole ass tree. Like a big ass tree. Like worse than a tree. It's like no branches. It's fucking big ass stick.
Damn.
Yeah, it's heinous. And yeah, we fucking hiked up like 5 fucking ridges. All like sandy. Like a fire, it was called a fire break. A fire break is just
In the
like,
middle of the night?
yeah, in the middle of the night. I remember we got up like to like the 3rd peak, and it was like 3:30, and I'm like, I looked at my boy Grayson, I was like, nigga, how the fuck, like 3rd platoon sleeping right now, nigga? Like, we out here on the top of a fucking mountain, nowhere near the house. I was covered in my sweat and dirt. Some niggas are still falling by. I'm like, nigga.
Were you guys out all night or did you like sleep?
We got back to the house at 7:30,
Oh, damn.
and then we did not sleep. We fucking cleaned our weapons.
Oh my god.
Clean your weapons. What they say? Weapon, gear, body.
Oh, man.
So you fucking clean your weapon, you know. You
At
take
what
care of your
point
gear.
do you get to go to sleep? You
I
don't.
mean, they might let you sleep eventually, but like that was on a Friday, so like at that point they were like, we're just waiting for our libo brief. That's like Liberty. That means you can like do whatever the fuck you want. It's weekend, not whatever the fuck, but you know, you're not training anymore. Weekend time. You're waiting for the libo brief, and at that point you kind of just cut, so you can sleep if you want, but you know, like
Damn. That shit's hardcore.
Just
bro.
that I wouldn't be able to do right there.
That
just
shit
just
is
that.
hardcore.
Never.
Holy shit.
I don't know. I mean, it's not that hard though. Like it sounds hard, and it is. It fucking sucks, but like I don't know.
You
like,
just do it. You rise to the occasion. If you do it!
yeah,
Yeah.
yup. Yeah, bro. You know, you fucking. it's all just fucking doing exactly what they fucking tell you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you just fucking man up and stop being a bitch. Like, they'll tell that shit to you straight to your face. Like, niggas are dying, got fucked up ankles and shit. And they'll be like, stop being weak.
You're nothing.
Yeah, like, well, just, stop being a bitch. Get up. It's not even that hard. And you're
Well,
like,
it's pretty crazy what the human body can do when it like hits that level of like it becomes of like a not a I need to do this, but like I have to do this.
yeah. Some small dudes doing it too. Like, you
Oh,
get some
yeah.
little dudes, like small, frail dudes. You're like, what the fuck? How's this dude doing this? And you see him doing it, you're like,
I gotta do it. This motherfucker can do it.
You can do
exactly.
it.
It's totally that mindset, though.
Yeah.
It totally is.
I get that.
That shit is gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
Can I hit your vape?
Long live
Just
Marine
don't
Corps.
break
I'm
it.
waiting for my vape
Semper
to
Fi.
charge over here, but I haven't used it in so long. I don't even know how it works anymore.
Everybody thank Morgan for his service. Thank you for your service.
Don't. I ain't done shit.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still
you're
a boot.
you're trying to do shit, and just the fact that
For
you're
sure.
stepping up
You
to
did
the
something.
plate,
Thank you for
that in itself is honorable.
Yeah.
Shit feel weird when people say that.
thank
I'm
you for
like,
trying.
what the fuck? I ain't even
Thank you
done
for
shit.
trying.
I like that more. I like that more. It's like,
That makes him want to like go do it, right?
yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah.
100%. Yeah, man.
Well,
It's
fucking hell yeah, dude. The Marines are some bad motherfuckers.
Do you just hit this thing?
Brotherhood
You just
for life.
breathe in?
Just breathing in, dude.
Let me ask you what you think of the Air Force.
Oh, my dad was in the Air Force, man. They cool. They don't
That's
do
the
the
smart
same
people.
shit. Yeah, they're all geniuses.
Yeah,
It's fucking weird. I actually watched a fucking video on Air Force like officer fucking training today, and I was like, shit, niggas all smiling and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Marines don't
What kind
smile.
of flavor is it?
You're not allowed to.
You're not allowed?
I mean, like, you can smile
Like,
and
catch
like
my
laugh and
breath.
sort of shit. Boot camp is no hell.
Serious.
They're like they catch like boot camp is like this, right? Boot camp is the funniest place you can't fucking laugh. It's
Wait, are we allowed to play other YouTube videos on YouTube?
Yeah. As long as we're talking about it.
It's fair use, right?
yo,
Is it?
I'm telling you, dog.
How do you think people get away with like doing review videos?
Oh,
Or
that's
they're
true.
like reaction videos?
That's true.
Yeah, it's fair
That's very
use
true.
as long as you don't.
Man, I
like,
also
you're not
touch that shit.
endorsing or anything.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where did I put my drink at? Too?
I don't know.
Which
This-
one is
I
yours?
think it's this blue one.
Yeah,
back
it's a
up
blue one, right?
Yeah.
In my
How to
spot.
get over there?
So I was sitting down to pull that video up.
Oh, that's right.
Man,
Let's watch some funny shit.
I like how it says Marin.
Where?
Marin.
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 That's a mountain bike company.
Marin?
never heard of such a thing.
I'd never heard of such a thing. Marin.
Pretty
I'm
nice.
telling you, man, Marine Corps is cool. Like, it's like the best. It's like the best brotherhood like I've ever like been to. Cause you get close as fuck to dudes. I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
been closer to a man in my life. It's gonna sound like some gay shit, but it ain't no gay shit, right? So what happened was
It's just a funny thing to say.
You gotta say no homo before it, and then it automatically
always
makes it.
boot bands on. It's not gay. I'm just playing. Fucking like so we did like this. It was like our last thing. We're doing the capstone, and like we did this 500-meter pack zone, which is not that hard, because your pack floats. So like you just fucking lay on the pack and you just fucking, do that shit. Get out though, you're all wet and shit. You put everything on. Hike up this hill. We get so wet as fuck. Long story short, we get to the top of this fucking killer ass hill, and we're just like, damn, we gotta do like this radio thing, like a radio test. We sent 4 niggas to do that shit, and I wasn't one of them, so I'm just like sitting off to the side. And we're all like looking at each other, like freezing and shit. We're like, you want to cuddle up and get some warmth? Like, yeah. So there was like dead ass, like half the squad, like 6, 7 niggas just nut to butt, all laid on top of each other with a tarp and 2 whoobies.
It worked though?
It worked.
Yeah.
Fucking
see?
magic. I was just like,
I feel like that's
I never
just
felt
like.
so comfortable on a man's lap before.
I mean, that's what you do. Like you know, I feel
You
like,
have to do it.
I feel like what people would do in their day to day versus like a life or death or like serious situation, totally different. Like your boundaries go way far.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
you
know?
could have been good just like standing there, but like it was preferred. Definitely preferred.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like,
And just to have that kind of emotional support of a nice cuddle.
well, I'm not gonna say
camaraderie.
that. It was some brother shit. I was like, y'all my niggas, dog. y'all my niggas, bro.
If we freeze to death,
Yeah.
at least we're
And
together.
they're like, yeah. Next day we're gonna be fighting and doing
Yeah.
dumb shit. But
Yeah.
That's fun. I always see your Snapchats of dudes wrestling each other and shit.
oh
like
yeah,
fighting.
always with the violence, baby. We
That's
love
what
it.
it is. That's what it is.
I'm telling you. We had some of it serious sometimes. I remember one of the last days. It was literally the night before he fucking graduated. Some drunk ass nigga, I'm not gonna say his name. He was cool. But what happened was this nigga came into the squad bay. It's like everybody's sleeping. He's fucking pissed drunk. And he walks over to like some nigga's rack and he just whips his dick out and starts taking a piss. And fucking he gets up. Long story short, he pieces his ass up. He split that motherfucker.
Damn.
Like he broke his fucking face. And this
That's
same
gnarly.
nigga fought like 3 different niggas this cycle.
Why? You just
People were
talk
doing
back?
chip. He's not even like a inherently violent dude. He wouldn't be like the dude you see him on the street like that dude doesn't know how to
But
fight.
people are trying him, and he has to be like,
So he was pissing on his locker, dog. You know, like he had to do it. And the same dude always got always fighting niggas. But yeah, there was one other dude at the chow hall. Some dude was like talking shit to him, and then like pushed him, and so he pieced his ass up. 2-piece. Sugar Ray, you know. Fuck
The old one too.
100%, dog. And then I forgot what the first one was. I don't know. Oh, that's when we had actual fight night. You know, we had fight night. I can show you videos.
like
of it.
Fight Club?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
definitely not allowed. Definitely not
Yeah,
allowed.
you fight.
It didn't.
Yeah, I don't
officially
think the
happen.
federal government would sanction such a thing.
No,
Never.
No, but
Yeah.
we had some good fights though, man. One time there was a dude. He had never fought before. I never seen a man fold like that before. This nigga just like all out.
No.
The other dude knew how to fight. I don't know why he wanted to do it. I was like, fuck. But it's entertainment, you know. Win some money, lose some money.
Is it
Is
like
what it
bare
is.
knuckle or is it?
Basically. So we had like what's called McMap gloves. You get them at boot camp. They look like UFC gloves, but there's literally no weight to them. There's just like a little foam right there. It's-
Right.
It feels like you're getting hit with a regular ass fist.
Sure.
Damn.
It
Like
just
it's-
protects the fist
Yeah.
more than like
Not-
the face.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It's just for show.
Yeah.
You put them
For
on because
sure.
it's something that's better than nothing type
So
of
was
shit.
there anybody that like just no one wanted to fuck with?
Yeah, but some niggas still fought. So we got this dude. Yeah, this nigga name, bro, we called him Thug. He's fucking big ass dude, just fucking stacked. He looked like Thor. He looked like, I'm dead ass, like this nigga looked like Thor, like a spectacle of a human being. He's just fucking a whole specimen, just fucking anomaly. And they're like, one of my boy Garcia was like, who want to fight her? Like, who want that smoke? Like, blah, blah, blah. And we had this dude, he was like low-key crazy as shit, Slayer. I call him Slayer, his name is Slater, but I call that nigga Slayer. He fucking pulls up and he's like, I'll do it. I'll do it. Just like nonchalant, like, fuck it. There's a video of it somewhere, but it didn't actually happen.
Yeah, this is all made. This is all
Metaphorical.
Metaphorical.
This is what do you call it? Analogy? No.
Yeah,
Analogy.
an
yeah.
analogy.
Yeah.
A metaphor?
One of them fucking literary
Dude,
devices.
I'm not very good at English. So don't ask me shit.
You're like, I don't do the English language.
I can't do the English, dude. I try.
Yeah.
I fail
You know?
regularly.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
That's Jeff Bezos.
There's no way.
That shit, have you seen that video?
How trillionaires laugh for some shit?
No, it's just Jeff Bezos after he fucking lands.
Oh, that's right. That nigga did go to space, didn't he?
What
All
a guy.
the way up.
Yeah.
Wearing a cowboy hat.
do the. Yeah, there you go.
Motivates you to push deeper into the cosmos. Hell yes.
There's no way.
God damn. Oh my
I
god.
was just about to say this nigga look like Dr. Evil, bro. Oh my god, dog. There's no way, bro.
Dude,
That nigga looked just like him too. Straight up.
dude, he looks like an absolute maniac.
Cause he asked him like a serious question, like
Look at that fucking guy.
nigga look high as shit, dog.
The whole time the interviewer is like
Shrooms are
trying to get the
kicking in.
question out, he's just like waiting for him to finish talking so he can say, "Hell yes." Like,
Hell yeah, brother.
look at the anticipation on his face from the beginning.
He's going over his lines. in
chest
his
up
head.
and shit.
Like he cannot wait
Motivate you.
to look and see.
Hell yes.
Hell yes.
He's like, hell yes.
Oh
Dog.
god, what a scary looking dude.
He's probably not even a bad dude. I'm just like, dog.
Oh, he's a bad.
He's got too much money.
There's
Is there
no
such a
way
thing?
that you can be a good dude with $100 billion.
I think
You're not doing charity work or
I
nonprofits.
think even if you did have that much money, people are still gonna call you out for shit that they think.
Well, his
Like-
employees are like
Like for instance,
getting fucked up.
Like,
dude.
in
the
my-
Amazon drivers and the warehouse dudes.
Yeah, I heard this
Oh,
shit
yeah.
sucks. My sister used to work at
The
Amazon.
turnover rate
So that
is
shit's
insane. People
They
hire
factor-
and fire
Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
And
It's
they're
insane.
and that's business as usual for them.
Mhm.
They are aware of it being that way, and they're like, "Oh well,
Like no one gets
work
benefits
harder."
because you have to be there for a certain amount of time. So it's like before you can get benefits or anything like that, you're already sick of it and you quit.
Crazy, dude.
It's where they save so much money. No
But
one's
I
got
mean,
a 401k.
the dude got to go to space a little bit. Have you guys seen? They just put on Netflix. Oh, it's fucking called. I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, damn, what's up with your
Oh, what happened, bro?
Backslash.
uh, Jeff Bezos?
No,
What was I just looking up? Oh yeah.
Netflix, yeah.
Oh, I hate,
Oh, that's
to,
the-
do, I hate
that's
to
the-
do this, but I gotta go urinate.
Hey, if you while you're up there, please bring me some Tums. God
Yeah,
damn it!
Bring
I
the
got-
whole container.
Bro, I got heartburn so bad. That's why I'm so quiet right now.
I made
Tell
that
me
homemade
rumbling in
pizza,
the
man.
worst
I
of
got
ways.
that tomato sauce.
The reason I started SpaceX was
That's
to
Elon Musk,
get
yo.
humanity to Mars. I want to try to make the dream of space accessible to anyone,
Elon Musk is sick.
and
I like
also
So
him.
sick.
making science fiction not fiction forever.
Do you think he's better than Bezos?
Fuck yes,
I mean,
Is he? I
yeah.
don't really know that much about either one of them that much.
He's
So
Elon Musk is a genius.
dude.
I mean,
Elon
Bezos
Musk
is a
is
genius
Tony
too.
fucking Stark, dude. He's like a real
Literally.
life Tony
we're
Stark.
really pumping him up right
but
now.
less
okay.
arrogant.
Okay.
He's the shit, dude.
He's less arrogant.
Dude, Tesla, SpaceX. Dude, he was designing drills to go into the fucking ground. Like,
Oh, like Armageddon, like the movie Armageddon. You know what I'm talking about, where they drill it.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
They
yeah.
put the bomb into the.
for those
asteroid
people that
and
got
shit.
trapped, he was like, make a giant drill.
He wants to build an underground like railroad system
Yeah.
in like California that runs on like magnets and a vacuum. like
Modern day Harriet Tubman.
I like him on Joe Rogan when he's asking him questions and he's like Joe Rogan's just like picking his brain like, is that possible? And he'd be like, well, I mean, theoretically you could do this and that. Like the way he talks,
I noticed that-
It's just like I'm like
I noticed
what?
that after every question, he would pause
yeah to
for
think.
like 20, 30 seconds.
To
Like,
think.
to the point where it was just awkward. Like, are you going to say something,
Yeah,
bitch? And he would
Niggas
just
are
be
looking
like,
around.
He'd like literally think about it, not just like oh gee I wonder. He'd be like, well if you carry them.
yeah. And that's like not a human trait.
No, we're just like
That's
I
a
don't know.
weird thing, dude.
You know?
We don't do
It's like,
that. We
nah.
react in real time. You know?
Yeah,
That nigga went to his other universe real quick to say, let me see something real
He's,
quick.
that's where he's from.
Probably.
He went home
He's
for
an
a
alien.
minute. Now he's back. Dude, he's
He would be the alien.
if he's an
He's a
alien, I
trip,
would
dude.
not be surprised.
Have
he'd be the
you
one.
heard of Neuralink?
no,
The
what
other
the
thing
fuck
that
is
he's trying to
Neuralink?
do?
Oh man,
We talked about it on another podcast, but that was before we had video for it.
dude, Neuralink is crazy.
Neuralink. Like brain. It's making like the
monkey.
fucking. Oh, what the fuck?
All right, Chris. I hear you coming. Now. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Nice.
2 types?
There's no way.
No, this is assorted fruit. This is berry fusion.
I'll
I'm
take
going
the
to
berry.
I'm going
Take the
assorted fruit. Just like the 4 of us.
Brand new.
We talked about Neuralink before, but we didn't have video. Now I'm taking 2, bitch. Now we got video, so we're gonna talk about this fucking monkey playing pong with his brain.
Okay.
Like fucking telekinesis?
You now own 1 square
Yeah,
Sorta.
foot of land.
damn. We need like a good YouTube account.
Yeah, too many people are getting their ads rolled in this video.
All right, check this out.
Who had a Neuralink placed in each side of his brain about 6 weeks ago.
Like surgically?
Mm-hmm.
You can see
This is the first Neuralink, I guess, demo.
Yeah.
tasty banana
So this chimp is like,
straw.
You hear that? He's getting a banana smoothie through that straw.
With the Neuralinks simply by pairing them to an iPhone,
Sounds so good.
just as you might pair your phone to a Bluetooth speaker.
Dude, that's insane.
Links record from more than 2,000 electrodes.
Well, right now he's playing with the joystick,
Just motor
Okay.
cortex.
but then they unplugged the motherfucker.
Neurons in this region modulate their activity with intended hand movement.
This is some
For
crazy
example,
shit.
some might become more active when he moves his hand
Yeah,
fast.
that
So he's just
is
moving the
impressive in
ball
itself.
with the joystick into the
Yep.
box.
Yep.
By recording from many
And they're recording a bunch of data right now from this, and they're able to sort of based on his brain's activity, predict how he's going to respond to certain things.
We calibrate the decoder by recording neural activity as Pager uses the joystick to move the cursor to targets presented on the screen. As he's playing this game, we are wirelessly streaming in real time the firing rates from thousands of neurons to a computer. Using these
This is
data,
fucking
we
nuts.
calibrate the
So
decoder
crazy.
by mathematically modeling the relationship between patterns of neural activity and the different joystick movements they produce.
See, now it's unplugged.
Oh
After
shit!
only a few minutes of calibration, we can use the output from the decoder to move
It's so much faster now too.
instead of the joystick.
He's going straight to it.
Pager still moves the joystick out of habit, but as you can see, it's unplugged. He's controlling the cursor entirely with decoded.
They
neural
keep it the
activity.
joystick there so his brain kind of like knows
Yep.
what to do.
Our goal is to enable a person.
Well, next they completely removed the joystick, and he's just sitting there playing this game with his brain. It's fucking crazy. Drinking a banana smoothie.
This is
dude.
Planet of the Apes.
It's fucking.
Take one.
It's fucking
Yeah.
insane. Look, now nothing.
Is to play his favorite video game.
You can see him like trying to.
To control his paddle.
Which one is
Control
he?
it.
Right side of the screen.
Oh yeah.
Pager simply thinks about moving his hand.
That's like some fucking
We've removed the
telepathy
joystick
fucking
altogether.
shit. That's tapping into our
Now that he's
fucking.
up to speed,
Look,
let's increase
he just
the
thinks
difficulty
about
and
it.
see
Bro,
how well Pager's
That's
playing.
so cool.
Dog, you know what we could do with this shit?
Imagine how
nigga?
good a
Like,
person would
what?
God, it's
Some
fucking crazy.
X-Men shit,
Would
bro.
you?
As you
Would
can
you
Magneto.
allow Elon Musk to put one of these Neuralinks in your fucking skull?
Fuck no. Oh no, man. Probably not.
I think I would.
And I've said this before.
I wait till y'all niggas got it, and then I'd be like, is it safe?
Yeah,
Wait like 5
exactly.
years.
Exactly.
See what the side effects
Dude,
are.
I
Wait-
would.
wait-
I would
wait
be a
till-
test subject.
You be the
A couple
prototype?
100,000 people get one first, and then you fucking get one.
I don't know. I might, man. Life's short. Fuck it.
And I want to know what it. I want to know what the fucking repercussions are too before.
what
I
else
fucking-
could you
There would
do
have
with
to
it,
be
though?
more of a
Alright.
benefit.
Let's listen
in
to it
place.
from the fucking man.
Because he's
himself.
playing Pong with it. Like what? Like what could I do with that I couldn't do with my regular brain?
You just Apple Pay, like
That it's like
Yeah.
that's it.
somehow or another with this sort of technology, and it'll augment what we are now, or do you think it will replace us?
See, see.
Well, that's the scenario. The merge scenario with AI is the one that seems like probably the best. Like
For
if-
us.
Yes. Like if you can't beat it, join it. That's
There's no way he's better than Bezos.
you know.
No way.
Dude, he's a fucking
So-
trip, dude. He is an
From a
alien.
long-term existential standpoint,
He's just so
that's
smart and
like
such a
the
critical thinker.
The purpose of Neuralink is to create a high bandwidth interface to the brain such that we can be symbiotic with AI. Because we have a bandwidth problem. You just can't communicate through your fingers. It's too slow.
And where's Neuralink?
It's
at
too
right now?
slow.
Computers too fucking slow.
I think we'll have something interesting.
Alright,
to
then.
announce. That's at least an order of magnitude better
Sorry.
than anything else.
Sorry.
He knows something.
Probably-
He
I think
way he's
better than
fucking looking
anything
around and
else
shit.
is
Like
possible.
Oh, he's
How much can you talk about that right now?
on.
I don't want to jump the gun on that.
He has to be on some Adderall or
But
some
what's
shit.
like the
dude.
ultimate?
oh, definitely.
It just comes out. He's just.
Or like
What's the
600
actual-
milligrams
what
of
are you trying
caffeine
to
at one time.
It comes out. He's just
What would
like
you
Riddling
like?
out of
actually
his
insane.
Maybe.
He's like diagnosed as like
Like
schizophrenic.
We used to do that. We used to take a bunch of Adderall and fucking drink fucking Rockstar.
AI is
We never
serves
did
as
this,
a
though.
Tertiary cognition layer,
This is crazy.
where we've got the limbic system, kind of the primitive brain essentially. We've got the cortex. So
I
you're
wish I could
currently
figure out why this shit's
in a
not
symbiotic relationship. With your cortex
Talk
and
about
limbic system are in a
Neuralink,
symbiotic
bitch.
relationship. And generally people like their cortex and they
There
like
you
their
go.
limbic system. Cortex is trying to make the de facto separate. Then
Wait, so you,
that could be a good outcome. That could be a very positive outcome for the future.
So instead of replacing us, it will radically change our capabilities.
And if that's the case, then, and let's say billions of people do it, then the outcome for humanity will be the sum of,
Sorry, I knocked it in my hat.
of human will,
I just lost
the
the
sum
damn
of
thing.
billions of people's desire for the future.
Dude, I don't know what fucking
Billions
clip it is,
of
but
people with enhanced
I'm just like lost right now.
he was talking about.
mind
It would be
reading,
difficult. It
Oh.
would be
explain it
I think
to
this is it.
a person be how much different than people today? Like if you had to explain it to a person who didn't really understand what you were saying, like how much different are you talking about? When you say radically improved, like what do you mean? You mean mind reading?
It would be
Do you mean-
difficult. It would be difficult to really appreciate the difference. It's kind of like how much smarter are you with a phone or computer than without? You're vastly smarter, actually. You can answer any question if you're connected to the internet. You can answer any question pretty much instantly. Any calculation, your phone's memory is essentially perfect. You can remember flawlessly. Your phone can remember videos.
But you'd be able to
pictures,
do all of that with your
everything
fucking brain.
perfectly.
You would just like
That's
think
that your phone is
and
already
access that
an
information
extension
because your
of
brain is connected to
you're
the
already
internet.
a cyborg.
It's like the start of
Everything
Super Soldiers, bro.
whispered and
It's
lost,
crazy,
you're already
dude.
a cyborg.
Like
You don't need the super serum.
That phone is
fucking get a surgically implanted computer in your
Yeah, I
brain.
mean,
Can't hear
think about
you.
it. If you
You're
could,
telling me you would be not be the first one to sign up for that shit?
Oh, I'm so down.
communication.
I mean, if
Would
it
you
worked
would?
to
Fuck
the
yes, I would do that. I'm
If it
getting
worked
up
to
in
the
the mic for
extent-
that. I would do that all day.
You'll love to see it.
if it
You'll
worked
love
to
to
the
see
extent
it.
that he said
That
it's
would be
going to.
fucking awesome. He talks about
a tiny
I don't know where what clip it is though, bro. But I saw him say when I listened to this episode, this podcast, he was talking about he would be able to like heal parts of the brain eventually.
Yeah.
Well, that's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean. If you
This
could,
nigga cured brain cancer?
No, but like,
Well, not brain
like
cancer.
seizures and shit like that. Because seizures is located in
Oh,
a certain
yeah,
part
yeah.
of your brain. So what it does is it goes in there, finds that part of your brain, and like basically puts its finger on it so it doesn't do it anymore. Like kind of thing is how I imagine it. Like
Yeah.
Sketchy shit.
It's fucking
tight, though.
amazing. So
Could
amazing.
you like get like some metal, like some special metal? Because one of my favorite fucking supervillains is Magneto.
Yeah.
oh,
This
he's the
nigga go
sickest.
full Magneto, bro. Like, could you do that shit? Like,
I mean, with that fucking thing that the monkey was doing, that's not too fucking far off.
Well, I
That's
feel
like
like-
some
that's what I'm
telepathy
saying,
shit.
dog.
You know
Yeah,
what I
bro.
mean?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying, bro. You
He
just-
also tells Joe Rogan that we'd be able to communicate without talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
well, I already think that's possible.
We could just be like,
I already.
Yeah, but like, what's
I
the
totally
consent
believe
level?
that.
Like, what if I'm lying to a bitch? You know?
I don't know. I don't want you guys hearing my thoughts. I'll tell you that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's dangerous, bro. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
catch
scary.
a case, something. They had the evidence on me ASAP. I'm like, fuck.
Everyone can just see your search history, just through the internet,
That-
through their brain.
They're just looking at you like, oh,
Jesus Christ!
what's the matter with you?
You just stand up. You're a freak. Just walk out. You're like, hey, what the hell?
I can't believe you fucking thought that, bitch. Ah.
Yeah.
We're gone.
You're sick.
I don't know. I think it would be really fun.
Never lie to a bitch again.
Would
Talking about
you-
I love her and shit.
So one thing I learned about that that SpaceX documentary trailer that I was showing you guys,
Yeah.
I didn't know this, but apparently the whole crew is not even astronauts. Dude.
Really?
They're just dudes that like volunteered and they get selected randomly. One of them is like a nurse who survived cancer as a child,
Respect.
so that's pretty sweet. One of them, I forgot, but she is gonna be the 4th black woman to ever go to space.
Gang, gang.
Number 4, and then the other dude is just like, I'm pretty sure he's just a dude, like just some white dude. With a couple kids.
My name's Trent. I'm here to go to space.
Had to be. Dog, that's nuts.
What's the
And
fucking
those are the
name of
people that
their
are
mission?
going to space.
Oh, there's the STI.
Oh, you said STI. I was like,
What
I'm
do
about
you
to
mean
see
you're
some
a
heinous shit. I was like, oh, we
What
don't
do you
like
think?
that.
What do you think the most mediocre job out there is?
Mediocre?
But like in the best way, like the best mediocre job,
In
A
general,
bus boy.
just in general.
I think a bus boy, bro. Like, I've been a bus boy. That shit is average as fuck.
Right?
You make like,
Grocery store. 3 of us worked at a grocery
that's
store.
Yeah,
right.
that's
That's,
what-
right.
I failed the drug test at King Supers
They drug tested you?
at the interview with a cotton
The
swab
mouth
in the
swab.
mouth.
Dude,
No
those
way.
are so easy to pass.
I got high before the interview,
I
So-
passed
and
it high
I
once.
failed it.
I didn't get drug tested. The lady literally
Did you
ripped the
put it up
page
in
out.
your gum like they told you to?
No, I tried to do it as like little as possible. They like let us take it to the
I passed
bathroom, and
it.
I was like,
3 times.
yeah, no. It was like a multi-tier interview too, where they like eliminated people,
Jesus.
and I was like the top
It's a
3.
hiring event?
Yeah, and I was like top 3,
Jesus.
and
Which
they were
store?
like, "We're hiring you." It was on like 80th and Wads.
Oh, God.
Oh, the nice one.
Yeah, the super nice one. And then they were like, "Yeah, we'll talk to you on Monday." And I get a call, and he's like, "We just need you to come down here." He made me go down there just to tell me I didn't pass my drug test.
There's no way.
And he's like, "I'm really,
They didn't just call you?
He's like, "I'm really disappointed because you seem like a really great candidate." And I was like, fuck you, dude. It was just weed. Like, chill
Well,
out.
Now they don't even drug test because
They can't get
that
more.
kept happening.
Yeah.
Dog, like I did. They literally like they looked at. She's like, "Oh yeah, we gonna skip that." I was like, "Whoo, dodge the bullet." Like it's not that. I don't know, man. Working at a grocery store is not that deep. It's not. Like,
No.
You could train a literal fucking
It's
monkey.
for sure
Yeah.
mediocre, I would say.
Like you
Like,
chop meat.
I'd say a
or
pizza
you
delivery
fucking-
guy.
that's
I think that's pretty
mediocre.
fun.
It
I
was
bet that
fun.
would be fun, dude.
Never done that. It looks fun.
It was fun,
the
but it's
movie.
so easy.
Oh, you
Like,
did?
it's-
For some reason,
yeah.
I just imagine like somebody like a janitor. That's pretty mediocre.
Yeah, but you kind of hear janitors like they're either really proud of what they do or they
But
fucking hate it.
If
Like,
you're
there's
making
no
a
in between.
shitload of money
Yeah.
as a janitor, then who gives a fuck?
Dude, janitors
You know what I
don't make
mean?
a shitload of
I've
money.
never heard of
I'm
that.
just
What
saying.
world do you live in?
Who
That's
knows?
not a thing.
A
Who
Mary
knows?
maid makes more.
I think
What do you
janitors,
think?
like-
Okay, what about like the janitor at like the White House?
That's different though.
He still doesn't make a lot. He just
Do you
has
think he
security
makes a lot of
clearance.
money, or do you think he
No,
fucking?
I do not believe
He probably makes
makes a
some
lot of
decent
money.
coin though. Honestly, like that. He might
Dude,
make like
you're
50.
at the fucking White House.
I feel like
Doesn't mean shit.
the government
kind
don't
of
care.
though. It does.
You might
kind of.
I feel like on the
Kinda.
up, like on the high end, he might be making like 30,000, maybe.
45.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
40
true.
to
That's
50.
true. And that's on the high end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't shit.
Fuck.
You're just like
yeah.
That's why you don't
chowing down
pick
on
things.
those
You can't
things.
really like
Yo, I-
move up it or
I
progress
had
it.
a lot of
you know?
pizza.
I mean, you could though.
And
you
Like,
dude,
you
could.
go from
Dude,
My
her
grandma
shitty
did
hair
that
is
shit.
good
She
janitor,
progressed
give me
from
heartburn
fucking
for sure, but
doing, you know,
I power through it
like
somehow.
what she do. She was
Eat it
cleaning
though.
houses, and then she was cleaning fucking. She's ended up cleaning like government buildings and shit. And that's how they got my pops at the projects, and that's how I got the whole family out there and do a house. And that's how she bought her own house, and they fucking did all that shit.
So
Do clean the house and shit. So you can definitely do some shit
You
with it.
could, but I feel like if you're in that position, most people aren't trying to.
Nah,
excel
motherfuckers
anyway,
don't work that hard nowadays.
You know.
And they don't care about like I don't know, it's a different value system. You know, like back in that was in the fucking 50s. You know.
So
Yeah.
if I can
60s.
ask, so what made you want to join?
Fuck.
Join us tonight.
Well, no.
He's like, I was in the area. I just.
join the military.
I don't. So a lot of my family has been in the military. You know, my dad was in the Air Force. My cousin's a Marine. You know, fucking certified badass. That's my dog. Like, you know, he did several combat tours overseas. You know, saw some shit. Like, I don't know. Just is a noble thing to do, in my opinion. Like, I don't know.
So
Like, I
just-
love America.
It just like runs in the family almost.
Yeah, it's a family thing, but like, you know, also even more than that, it's like I love America. You know, I
Yeah,
think it's the
of
best
course.
place in the country to live.
course.
Excuse me, best place in the world to live. I don't think there's a better place. I think if anybody's being honest in America, you know, they would agree. You know, they really looked at that shit. Like, where else would you rather fucking go?
worth,
How do they
worth
take it for
fighting
granted?
Exactly,
worth
100%. And like, I think
They just
that
lack the
service-
perspective to see how shitty. Dude, Canada does not have the right to free speech. That's
No.
not written in their constitution.
100%.
Yeah.
That is not a thing.
Like when
for
people
them.
complain about America, it just kind of grinds me the wrong way.
Oh, yeah,
It's like
100%.
then leave. They can
100%.
leave. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
You go somewhere that's great then, please.
100%. Yeah, man. Like you could, you know, you could do anything in the world, but I don't know. Yeah, I always wanted to be in the military, especially like when I was a kid. I used to play with the Army soldiers, but then you know, I enjoyed it until I was way the fuck older because I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. I like smoking bud too much. And I was like, I like weed, I like drugs, whatever the fuck.
I
so.
think I would just have a hard time being told what to do.
It's the hardest part. It's the only hard part, really.
Is being told what to do?
It's just annoying. You know?
Yeah, dude.
Like you have to fucking, you know, stand at attention. You know, boot camps, you stand at attention. You fucking, you know, fucking.
Well, it's like the petty stuff probably that gets
Yeah.
gets to you. You know,
Right,
like
100%.
sit down, stand up,
It's
sit
easy-
down, stand up, just to piss you off. You know, like
Oh, yeah.
that's the stuff I think that would make
Fucking
me.
Yeah.
bags online, you know, get the rifle, you know,
Well, they kind of got
rifles
I've-
out, lock them hoes out.
Correct me if
doing
I'm wrong, but
this
it's
shit.
like they have to like break you in order to.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. That's the
in
whole
order
point
to
of the
create
process.
You,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Which I don't, you know, it's necessary.
Yeah,
I don't
oh, yeah.
disagree with the
Oh, yeah,
process. I mean, it kind
absolutely.
of sucks, but like,
You
know,
can't
it's not that bad.
have a bunch of fucking like.
They take the civilian out your
I'm trying to
ass.
think
Yeah.
of a fucking a name. Like,
Open minded, like
you know, I was gonna say you can't have a bunch of
Rebellious.
lazy motherfuckers or just like anybody. You know what I mean?
Did
They
you
take the
have like
civilian.
I mean,
a point where you like kind of had that breaking point that you remember, or was it just
I
kind of like
remember,
over
like,
time?
I remember like when I first like one of the first like weeks, I was just like, why the fuck am I doing this shit? Like, it was like, why am I doing all this dumb shit? And then you're like, all right, whatever. And then you just get used to it. And you're
Yeah.
just like,
Like,
yeah,
well, it's too
It's
late.
more like the conditioning of
You
it,
Signed
remember-
that
like-
contract already.
yeah. Not only that, but you remember why you did it. And you're like, all right, you know, I'm here to do something bigger. You know, it's cool. Like,
right.
I don't. It's not that like, I don't know, it's not that crazy. And you're just like, all right, you get used to that shit.
Yeah.
And then you go
It's
to
like
the next
any,
one.
like any other job, sort of.
It is. It's just a job. I mean, it's more than a job though.
I mean, it's a job, but with a lot of, I want to say passion behind it, but
It is. It's
know
an
what I
element
mean?
of
Like-
brotherhood that you just don't have anywhere else that I've seen.
right.
You know, you go to a job like I met y'all niggas, y'all my boys, but I mean you dig a foxhole with a nigga like
Right.
you train to kill like
Right.
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
some
it's
real
totally
shit like
different.
it's a different bond.
Totally different. bond,
So I
yeah.
mean like I can't even imagine some of the dudes that's been on deployment, doing all that shit. That's even tighter brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? That shit just gets solidified into something that you can't ever take out. They had the Marines. They say they have a saying. In the Army, you become a soldier and then you stop becoming a soldier when you leave. You did your time, you leave. Air Force, you're an airman. You leave. Marine Corps, they're like, once a Marine, always a Marine.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Once you
I've
become
heard
one
that
of us,
phrase.
like you don't leave that shit
That's
behind.
that's not something that goes away because
No.
it's a mentality.
They instilled that shit into you, rightfully so. It's fucking necessary. I haven't always been the best Marine. People could tell you, if you know, you know. But fucking, you always kind of had that belief, like you hate it. You're like, fuck this, like start just being a dick, like just fucking make you clean your weapon, clean your rifle till fucking 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning, and you're just like, why am I doing this? And you're like, all right, I know what's going on. It's gonna pay off when shit happens and
Absolutely.
you fucking
It's gotta take-
you have the honor and the opportunity to really help out with some shit, like,
Yeah.
and you get to be the first one to go, like
Yeah.
that's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
special.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I think it's like noble. Like
Yeah.
it's something that I don't know if I could do.
That's-
Well,
It's
without
one of the most
without
honorable things
people,
you can do.
without
Yeah.
people, no, well, I could. I don't think I could do it. I mean, like, I don't think I could get through boot camp.
I
I'm
think you
being
could.
quite fucking
I think you
honest.
could.
Chris isn't the
I-
most athletically gifted
Dude,
guy.
As long as I could
you're
bring my
totally
There's
inhaler.
motherfuckers who can't do the
You're
O
totally
course.
overestimating.
Dude, he
me
can't even
right
speak.
now.
This
and
guy can't even speak.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really flattered.
Dog, I'm telling you, you
Thank you.
overestimate some of the motherfuckers who we have in there, dog. Like they don't show them on the videos. You don't see them on the
They're
video.
not the ones that they're making the videos about.
No, I mean there's a consistent level of like, dude, you have to be, but like, oh no, if you're like out of shape, they make you in shape.
Yeah, I mean, I
They'll
assume
get you there.
probably
Right.
bulk up.
I
Just
gained
being
like
there.
I was like 155, 165 when I went out. I'm like 185 now.
Hell yeah.
Like
Jesus, I'm 183. It makes you feel horrible.
I'm pushing 200.
I'm trying to get to 200, but I gotta fucking.
But
gotta
a lot
start
of it
lifting.
is I'm muscle
that chest
too.
going, get them arms.
But a lot of it's fucking
All legs.
beer.
It's
Oh,
a lot of
thought you
beer
put
in
that
this
in.
guy.
A lot of beer.
And cheeseburgers.
We like those.
Cheeseburger. I ate
We
a
like that
cheeseburger.
too.
Someone's
Yeah.
home.
All the chow hall serves is fucking
I'm
cheeseburgers.
walking
That's so why.
That squeaks.
Yeah. As long as I could bring my inhaler and a knee brace,
They'll
Then maybe.
give you that.
then maybe.
They'll give you that.
What is the military stance on tattoos?
Fuck is tattoos? Ha.
Like,
I thought you said
like hella visible
tutus.
tattoos. Like, if,
Can't have. Well,
Like
in
throws and
other
shit.
branches you can. Like the fucking Navy, like niggas got tattoos on their hand and shit. Marine Corps is the strictest with their tattoo policy. Oddly enough, fuck us, right? But like you're not supposed to have like if it's you can't have them on your fucking neck or your face, obviously.
what about this? Just poking
No,
out.
that wouldn't go.
Okay, all right.
Maybe back in the day it would.
There
but,
goes that.
So he couldn't
Yeah.
join type of thing? That they'd be like, no, or that he'd have to get lasered off? Or what would they
You
do?
could get lasered off. You could either get lasered off, fucking cover, like you could get it removed, or you could maybe get a waiver. But I've never heard of somebody getting a tattoo for a fucking neck tat. Like,
Damn.
like that's kind of intense. And you have to like if your fucking shit goes like past like your PT gear, like your fucking sleeve, it has to be like smaller than your hand. Which lucky for me, I got big hands, so I can fucking cover most shit up. And it can't be like a full sleeve. You have to have like I think it's 1 inch from the elbow on each side. So there's no more sleeves like they used to do. Like back in the day, you could. Same with like the knee. I think you can't do shit like from like here to here on your knee.
so you
Straight.
would not be
Yeah.
accepted.
No, my legs are super tatted up.
Yeah, a lot of dudes are
I
fucking
don't
hella
think
tatted up.
I couldn't be accepted either.
No, you can get accepted with that.
Really?
Yeah, bro. There's hella dudes with fucking. So you can have whatever the fuck. You can have like whatever. If it's like covered by like your clothes, you can have one fucking
Even the one
solid
on my
tat.
forearm.
Yeah, there's hella dudes with forearm tats. Cover it up. Try and put your hand over it. Yeah, you be straight. Yeah, you be straight.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Ooh, it's a little bit suspect. You got to work on that placement. you can finesse it. You can,
Just
So
give me a
like-
second, Sergeant.
Like my legs though, like my shins and my calves and my ankles and all
Yeah,
that.
you'd be all right. I mean, for the
shit,
most part,
okay.
I have to look it up again. There's a whole ass order you could look up, but fucking
Damn.
basically, at the end of the day, if you can fucking cover it up with your hand, then you're fucking good.
See, it's kind of cool that it's that, like,
It's
tight.
exclusive.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
fucking
it is-
be
it-
the
They say
person
Marines
to
are
be
like
in
the
it.
stupid, like the dumbest, like they're a bunch of we're a bunch of crayon eaters and shit. But like,
Crayon eaters.
they call us crayon eaters, yeah.
Why?
Fucking retarded. But like, we're not like you have to have a higher ASVAB score, like the fucking test.
See, I would have thought it would have been like the armies. The
Army-
army would be like
Yeah,
crayon eaters.
I think they are. They're fucking retarded.
Or the Coast Guard.
Fuck them.
I used to want to join the Air Force when I was younger.
You did?
Yeah.
Should have done it.
There was
I don't
there
have
was a point where
20/20
I
vision.
legit, my mom and dad wouldn't let me.
Really?
My dad
They
straight up
wouldn't
told
let
me,
you.
I'm not letting you do that. You're gonna regret it. Don't do it. I'm not letting you do it.
So
they
see a
wouldn't
lot of
let me do it.
combat, really. You wouldn't.
I
Yeah,
just
they don't
thought,
see
and
combat.
I thought I was like, I can go to be like a medic or something. You know? what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
my
that
dad
would
was
be
a medic
that
in the
would
Air
be
Force.
Awesome. I wanted to do that for a long time.
Fucking awesome.
And I even talked to like my grandma and shit about it. Like she was all for it, but my dad wouldn't let me fucking go.
He does
I'm
like,
like-
no.
I'm around Buckley Air Force Base a lot for work,
Oh,
and dude, F-16s flying over me all the time.
No.
It's insane.
Bad fucking machines. Those things are badass.
Fucking
Dude,
amazing. Dude.
Imagine just getting to ride in one.
I
Like,
know.
It'd be so sick,
Oh
though.
my
Like, it'd be
God.
so
I want to feel that
insane.
G-force, dude, and like do a fucking
Dude,
climb.
like
Oh,
20
man.
times the most intense roller coaster you've ever been on. Just
I-
your face is like melting.
I'm not even.
into your
I'm
skull.
Niggas pass
terrified of
Oh,
heights.
straight up.
Oh yeah, you will. That's like 9 Gs.
Your
dude.
average civilian is gonna black out way before 9 Gs.
I wanted to when I was little, like in elementary school, I was obsessed with fighter jets.
Yeah.
And my grandparents lived in Washington D.C. and they took me to the Air and Space Museum, and I got to like see fighter jets up close for the first time. And I too, Christian, wanted to be in the Air Force to be a fighter pilot.
See, after I watched the movie Stealth, I was into it for a little bit. I don't know if you remember Stealth. It was about like the planes that hit like Mach 5 or whatever, and they built one that runs on like artificial intelligence, and its name's Eddie, and it learns and it like flies with the people, but then it's like, I have my own prerogative, and then they just have to like try and like destroy. It's a good movie.
Well, that's I think the future of AI. I think that's where AI is headed. Is fucking
We already have unmanned vehicles. Like, it's only a matter of time until we fucking.
they take.
I don't think they'll ever relinquish the control though.
I think what'll happen is they'll outsmart
my
us.
favorite.
They look like
humans,
that.
and they'll
It's
fucking
called
just
Stealth.
end up
They look like
killing
that.
The
us.
F-117A,
Like they're fast, dude.
that's a B. That's a B-20. What's
a
that's a bomber? Right?
F-117A Nighthawk.
F1s. What the fuck? Never seen it. It looked like a fucking. Oh, it's littler though. What the fuck?
This was before the F-22.
It looks like a little version. Was it the B-2 bomber?
It's yeah, it utilizes
B-12 is
a lot of the same stealth technology.
I was like,
Is that what it's called?
I got plenty of these.
The Raptor. That's a badass one.
This is a bad bitch right here, dude.
I seen them shit. Well, not in real life. Well, actually, that's not true. I have, but not on the base. I've never like fucking like seen them up close like that.
This is a video.
That's Air Force shit. We don't get all that.
Is it?
Yeah.
We get bottom of the barrel.
God damn it.
yeah, I just thought the Air Force would be fucking sweet.
Yeah, they're fucking cool.
Like, I just
The
wanted
pussies,
To, I wanted to
but-
fly. With, you know, ironically,
No, I'm just-
ironically,
They're badass. We need them.
now
Fuck.
Yeah,
now I'm
fuck yeah.
scared of flying.
Like,
As an adult, I'm terrified of fucking
See,
flying.
I'd rather
Should've
fly in
joined.
that though than like a commercial airliner.
Absolutely.
You know
Look
where
at that
that-
shit.
what the fuck?
You know where I think that started from?
Gnarly, dude.
Was doing
nigga just
mushrooms
took a
at
elevator.
Elich's.
On an elevator.
Dude.
Straight up.
Dude,
sounds like a bad idea.
I took mushrooms one time when I was younger, and I went to Elich's,
Hell yeah.
and we,
I
there,
also
and
been
there- and
there.
When I
there's
was like
there's this-
6 months
there's this
younger.
ri- there was this ride there that was, it's like this giant, you know, the swing ride. It's as high as the Tower of Doom though, basically.
Oh
The
fuck.
Batman one.
No,
It's higher than
new.
the Batman one.
It's new. It's like right by the tower.
Oh,
And
this is
these
recent
little,
there.
these,
Yeah.
not well.
It's recent.
You
Don't snitch.
know, anyways,
I'm just saying
anyways,
I ain't been there in a minute.
to make it make sense.
yeah, there's a fucking ride there with a giant swing, and That's kind of what fucking started my fear of. It's not even height. It's like the fear of like height and G-force.
Yeah.
It scares the fuck out of me.
I love it.
It like just that like fucking. I hate that shit, dude.
Damn.
That's why I like fast cars. I love that
I
feeling.
started
like,
freaking out though on that.
I
shit.
love that feeling too.
dude.
If I'm on like roller coasters and shit, I'm giggling and I'm like
Shit's fun.
having a great time.
See, the only roller coaster
It's
I've ever
hella fun.
rode was the wood one at Lakeside.
The
That's
chipmunk.
sketchy.
That shit sounded like it's gonna fall apart the whole
It's
time.
sketchy. But
And
it's
it
also
gave me a
really
dead
fun.
leg just from how much like I moved.
No way.
It, like slammed me into like the side of it.
God
Total
damn.
dead leg. So I'm like sitting there like.
Dog, one like the
don't
most
break.
fun shits I ever did was fucking. We had made a crane swing when I was working in Alaska. Grace, she's she was like the captain on our fucking crane operator. She's like barely older than me, but she's fucking gangster on the crane. She's hella good. And she hooked up what's called a two-way. It's like to pick up light totes. Like we had these fucking totes and just like fill them with ice and fish and a bunch of bullshit. But fucking, you put this two-way up and you're supposed to just hook up to a crane or to the fucking tote and it goes onto the crane. But what you could also do is just fucking 2 loops and a bungee cord. So you put your goddamn feet in there and you just fucking get hoisted up or you wear gloves. And she would just hoist me up and she'd go over the water and just fucking shoo, shoo, shoo. Like high as fuck. And
That sounds awesome.
It was awesome
That sounds
as fuck.
incredible.
I started shitting though. I started shitting my pants.
Literally
When we
shitting your pants?
No, that would be terribly embarrassing.
While
There-
you're
there was,
swinging.
there was
Oh
tourists,
my God.
there was tourists watching. Like that would be horrible. But it probably wouldn't get out. I'm always wearing like the fucking those knee-high boots that fucking it'd probably get stuck in my boot. No one would know.
You got poop shoes.
Exactly.
Poop
Oh.
shoes.
But fuck it, it got you know how like you're on a swing set and you kind of like stall out for me. You kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know, it was like that,
Yeah.
but high as fuck. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die if I fucking fall in this water. Like, it's gonna break my neck, all my bones. I'm fucking dead, never to be found.
That surface tension will fuck you up.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be down to be a cook.
Yeah. Cook was
I
sounding
would-
real nice, like
I
halfway
would
through the
shred.
cycle.
I would shred. Dude, your training is like chopping onions. You got like a dude screaming at you. Faster!
I have
I
no
want a julienne cut on this carrot. It's gonna be fucking perfect.
Gordon Ramsay on their ass.
He's just there.
Sergeant Ramsay. Dog.
He's all in camo and shit.
Yeah, he's just sitting there like this though, like
Yeah.
what the hell was that?
Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. Yeah, combat cook. I don't even know what the fuck that training looks like. I have no idea what that MOS school is. I don't know what most of them look like. All I know is
They just make you drop your knife in the middle of it. There's a person in the kitchen. They just like blanks in the kitchen and then
Really?
go back to chopping.
they call them combat cooks too. They call them combat cooks.
That's what I
Yo,
mean. They
that
gotta have
is
some
legit.
like.
I would
combat.
be good at that for sure. Like I guarantee I'd be good at that.
Just throw your
That's right,
knife.
you can't chef it up.
Oh, I could shred. I could shred.
You love
I
to
could
see
shred
it.
cabbage. I could shred some carrots. I could shred some cheddar cheese.
Fuck yeah.
I cut my fucking hand.
You
Cut
get that,
the
you gotta get that
watermelon
little
one
chop
time.
thing. You got a little. thing
You stay out of the kitchen.
Slap chop?
Yeah, the
No way.
slap chop.
Dude, the
that's
slap
just been
chop?
going. That's been going around on Instagram.
You know what?
recently.
I
Fucking
did
this
have a
nigga's
slap
just-
chop.
I have one.
Do you really?
I have
I
one at
used
my
to
house.
when I was
Is
younger.
it that legit?
No,
They suck.
no, it
They
sucks
suck.
so bad. Dude, you put
They
your
make it
onion
look
in
so
there.
legit.
No, dude.
My mom.
Your
I think,
onion
had
is
one of
like
those
so
growing up.
inconsistently cut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
hate to
no.
see
I don't
it.
know
the
if it's
worst.
the brand slap chop, but she had like a fucking onion
Anything like
chopper.
that is not good.
Or
I
like
mean,
the
just-
one
it
that's like a
can't be.
grate and they push it through and makes like cubes.
Just get good with knives.
It's not that hard.
It's not bad. It's not
Knuckle,
bad.
knuckle
You need a
here,
good
fucking
knife,
blade
though.
on the knuckle.
Too many people try to be a
That's
kitchen
exactly right.
knife.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a steak knife.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's not. Don't
Yeah.
use that. Like you need a good knife.
So like a certain not serrated one.
My Asian
And
homie.
get a knife sharpener. Be an adult. Get a knife
Yeah.
sharpener.
Oh.
Keep
Mine
that
mine
shit
have a
sharp.
cool like.
We had the
knife
nice ones
sharpener
in the meat
case
department.
that I have.
Yo,
Them shits
you
were
remember
clean.
Mike?
Mike.
He was meat manager, or the assistant manager.
Mike.
Yeah.
Fuck, I probably know if I saw him. Fuck, I feel like I just know that. I worked in the meat department.
He used to sharpen my knife for me all the time.
Oh.
like once a week.
Like the old dude, he smoked the Winstons.
Yep.
Was that his fucking
Yep.
name? Yeah, I forgot that
Did you
nigga's
work
name.
with that dude?
That nigga was always grumpy unless you got him talking about some hoes or something. That nigga
Yep.
was funny. He was cool. He's a
He
good
was
dude.
a cool guy.
You did that. What did he drive? He drove an old school something or other.
I think he had a Buick.
No, I thought it was like, was it a Buick?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
No,
This guy in the F-16 is having so much fun. He was just flying upside down
Oh.
for a minute.
Dude, I love playing like
Where the
flight
fuck is he?
simulators.
Yo.
It's so fun.
Oh shit!
See, that's gotta feel so fucking cool.
Bust
It has to be
hard.
so much
I
fun.
mean,
There's
just
no way he's
rip
not
in a
having the
corner,
best time of
you
his
know?
life. Look at
Oh
that.
my god, dog!
Yeah, see,
you wanna
that
fuck with
shit-
that guy?
That shit
Hell no.
scares the fuck out of
flying
You wouldn't
low.
enjoy that, Chris?
That
No.
nigga flying low, bro.
Absolutely not. Maybe if I was flying the plane,
That
I
shit
could
looks
enjoy
so much
it.
fun.
Like if I had control over it, I guess I could enjoy it.
Look how close this nigga's getting though.
But like,
That's like
That nigga's low.
The people on
If
the
I
beach
was
are
the beach or death and
I would not want to be a fucking passenger.
no. The people on the beach are
would.
fucking
Fuck that.
stoked
Oh,
right
hell
now,
yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah.
You ever
Oh,
like
I'd
seen?
be like-
Or they're pissed because it's loud as shit.
Have you ever seen like the Blue Angels do their thing?
Yup.
Like person, dude, it's so sick.
Amazing.
Look at that reef, bro. This shit is nuts.
Aviation is fucking always cool. Have you guys ever been to the Wings Over the Rockies Museum?
Yeah.
No, I have
Yeah.
not.
I have.
So
And Lowry?
sick.
I
dude.
seen
Yup.
that shit on your Snapchat. Yeah.
So
I
sick.
have been there, dog.
That's one of my accounts. I go there every Thursday, and sometimes I just like walk around for like an hour. And just look at shit.
It's like fuck it.
They have Huey helicopters
that
that actually saw combat in Vietnam. And they
No
still
way.
have bullet holes in
holes
the
in 'em?
side of them and shit.
Oh,
They have all sorts of different.
Dude, they have
Like,
some bad
they have
helicopters.
gangster.
Oh, they have all sorts. Yeah,
Those Hueys are scary.
they're gnarly, dude.
They
have
tell you, like,
machine
helicopters?
guns hanging out the sides of them.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
bro. Like helicopters, like they're like the most unsafe thing in the fucking world.
I've
Yeah.
only ridden a
Fuck
helicopter
yeah.
one time, and it was gnarly.
I don't ever
I
want to.
refuse.
Because
I
it had,
might have
it had
to.
a
I don't
glass
want to,
floor.
though.
I was in the front seat, so I could see the ground as we were like, and then we just.
Just like a full
It was
size.
gnarly.
Chevy
It was at the
Suburban
Hoover
with a
Dam.
blade
We
on
flew
top.
over the Hoover
I'm
Dam.
telling you, bro. Niggas be dying in them shits, bro. Like they say, like what they say. It's like you have like a 50 fucking % chance of like dying or some shit like that. It's like heinous. Like there's
One
a
in
reason
two?
why. What's that?
1 in 2 people.
It's like
That's
It's
fucking.
not like
I don't
it's
think
not like a,
it's
it's not like a 50% chance
I
like
need
you're
to
gonna
find
die
that
if you it's not a 50% chance like you're gonna fucking die if you get on. I forgot what it was. It was like there's something with the safety regulation. It was 50% for like all the helicopters that the Marine Corps use, except for like the one that has a 75% something. I forgot the fuck it was though.
37% chance.
That's still
Chance
Of
of
niggas
dying in a
dying?
helicopter crash.
That's still pretty fucking.
Nigga, that's high.
That's still pretty high.
Hold
That's
on,
high as
hold on.
fuck.
On page.
What's the fucking?
These
Oh, rest in peace to Kobe
statistic
Bryant.
of
Rest in peace.
1.8 per 100,000 flight hours. Do you calculate? I'm just reading it.
Yeah. Dog, I forgot what it was. One of them starters was
Read it out
telling me,
loud.
nigga, them shits. heinous.
Probabilities are not.
Hold on.
Edited.
On page 352 of their article, they used the fatality statistic of 1.8 per 100,000 flight hours to calculate that a flight crew member with a 20-year career with 20 flight hours per week would have a 37% chance of a fatal crash.
Holy shit! So
You
you,
can
get
have
a
that much
first year
training?
guy. You get a first year guy. Your odds are gotta be
Fuck.
worse.
yeah, way worse.
He's like, yeah, I got like 10 hours flight time for my first
Yeah.
time. Everybody buckle up.
Yeah,
He's like,
just-
fuck you.
Just bought it, man.
Fuck you, buddy.
I'm out. Okay.
What about plane?
Oh.
What about plane crash? Let's do plane.
Planes are
crash.
pretty safe.
I
Dude,
think
didn't-
we talked
Airplanes
about
are
this
safe.
in the.
We
one of
talked
the
about
last-
chances of different deaths last time.
Yeah,
Yeah, a bunch of different ones.
I'm so terrified of fucking.
1 in
dying.
11 million.
See,
That's
so
incredibly
much
good.
1 in 11 million.
I will ride. I'll ride an airplane all day.
Yeah,
You
dude.
get me on a fucking helicopter, I'm gonna be shitting my pants. Like,
It's like the go kart of flying objects.
Dude, versus a vehicle crash, which is 1 in 5,000.
yeah,
That's
tough.
terrifying, dude.
Tough.
There are 5,000 people driving around in Thornton right now.
Oh yeah,
Somebody's gonna die tonight.
yeah, probably.
Tough.
It won't make the news.
Oh,
Sucks.
do
Damn.
wait? You say car crash? Do car crash?
I just said car crash.
I know,
bro.
but I want to see.
Yeah,
what
he said
Google-
fact check,
I want to
motherfucker.
see fact check, motherfucker.
In the UK. Oh yeah.
1 in
Damn.
107.
Fuck!
One
That's way
in
worse than what you said.
107.
No
helicopter-
goddamn way,
So a
bro.
helicopter's safer than your car.
Yeah, I think we found
Well,
it.
I think
Actually,
there's just less people who fly helicopters.
Yo,
See,
we
that's
did
different
talk
though.
about this
You
last
can
week.
just hop in a car and
we
just
found out
drive that
out
bitch.
about this
You
last
can't just
week.
hop in a helicopter.
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
It's still fucking.
I swear,
It
if I
still
get put
blows
in-
my mind.